Liverpool can download the Caicedo clone with Sadio Kone. Liverpool may seize the opportunity to strengthen their midfield in the January transfer window, and now a new update has emerged from a trusted source on a potential target. According to journalist Jock Talbot, Liverpool are in talks to sign Sadio Kone, who plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach. Talbot said, "I heard the conversations between Reds Borussia Mönchengladbach's Sadio Kone. Liverpool are seriously interested in him. It's no secret that Liverpool desperately needs reinforcements in the midfield, something that has been prominently revealed since the start of the current campaign." The Reds are 6th in the Premier League ahead of their match against Brighton and Hove Albion this weekend, and are 7 points ahead in the Champions League qualifiers to return to the top 4 in the tough second half of the season. Liverpool were eliminated by last season's Carabao Cup champions Manchester City, had a disappointing draw with Wolverhampton Wanderers in the FA Cup, and will face Champions League rivals Real Madrid in the round of 16 next month. As a result, power brokers at the Merseyside club can no longer continue to ignore the much-needed refresh in the centre of the pitch, and the signing of Kone could be the perfect opportunity to add speed, aggression, quality and depth to the midfield to transform their bleak trajectory for the remainder of the campaign. In fact, by signing Kone, described as a warrior by Jacek Kulik, the Reds could add a clone of Brighton's Ecuadorian midfielder Moises Caicedo. The Brighton midfielder is cited as one of the most comparable players to the Gladbach star. In our video in the morning, we conveyed the hot development about Moises Caicedo. However, we cannot ignore that Caicedo's price tag is around £65 million. For this reason, Liverpool continues its contacts with alternative options. The two midfielders shared similarities in some of their strongest traits ever, including goal contributions, pass completion rate, shot creation actions, goal creation actions per 90 minutes, and blocks. Both great box-to-box midfielders often put up a comparable amount of combat in defensive actions where their quality shines the most. While Caicedo struggled 2.97 minutes in 90 minutes, Kone struggled 2.13. It has been reported by Sport Bild that Kone has a £39 million price tag, while Caicedo has a more expensive transfer fee of £65 million, so there could be an opportunity to get the services of a midfielder of similar profile well below the price. This is definitely something that will get FSG's attention. The signing of Kone could be the perfect solution to the ongoing problems at Anfield, and if the club can secure a deal before the second half of the season, it could be a big option for Klopp considering the remaining fixtures. Fabrizio has been the shining star of Liverpool midfield for the past few seasons. But his form this season has been disappointing. Added to that is Keita and Chamberlain's injuries and low form. It is also obvious that some of the aging names are not in their old tempo. Kone can come to Anfield from this transfer window and solve many problems. And for a full £26 million cheaper price tag than Caicedo. Liverpool announced the new signing. Liverpool have signed a new long-term contract extension with Tyler Morton. The midfielder played 28 times during his season-long loan contract. Now he has dedicated his long-term future to the childhood club. The 20-year-old made his senior appearances for the Reds after making his reserve debut in the Carabao Cup draw with Norwich City in September 2021. Morton played for Liverpool in the Premier League, Champions League, Carabao Cup and FA Cup last season, and was on the bench for the first month of this season before he was free to join Rovers on loan. The little dream is coming true, so I couldn't be happier. I've known for a while and I've been looking forward to crossing the line because this is where I want to be, this is the club I want to be. I'm definitely looking forward to the future, Morton said. Morton has played in every league game for Rovers since signing. Only Thomas Kominski and Ben Brereton have played more minutes than Morton so far. I've been extremely proud of myself for how I've handled the loan so far. I hope I keep that up and carry it into the next half of the season. I feel like I'm progressing every day and learning new things on and off the court. It's a nice environment to learn and turn myself into a pro. I'm doing pretty well. I hope it prepares me for what's to come in the future. Liverpool have been contacted to sign the all-round attacker for £30.8 million. Liverpool contacted Stade Rennais to express their interest in signing talented forward Martin Terrier this summer. The Terrier is gaining attention after his excellent performance, scoring 21 league goals in 37 games last season. He maintained his good form this term and contributed 17 goals in 22 appearances for Stade Rennais in all competitions. The 25-year-old has 3 goals and an assist in 6 UEFA Europa League games. This makes him one of the deadliest goal scorers in the competition. The Terrier's impressive form has caught the attention of many clubs outside Liverpool, Arsenal and across Europe, who have claimed to have contacted Rennes to express their interest in signing the attacker. The League One team has come to terms with the fact that the Terrier will leave at the end of the season. But they won't sell it cheap, as the report says they will charge a club record £44 million fee. Arsenal and Liverpool will face more competition for their services as media foot via Team Talk, he said, with Manchester United and Tottenham also keeping a close eye on the forward's progress. The Terrier has not yet been given a call-up by France, but it is believed that a move to the Premier League will increase his chances of making a claim for the national team in the future. Liverpool have signed PSV Eindhoven's Cody Gakpo to expand their offensive options following injuries to forwards Luis Diaz, Diogo Jota and Roberto Firmino. Firmino is closest to returning to action shortly after injury in practice before the resumption of the home battle, while Jota and Diaz are expected to return to full practice in February and March, respectively. While the Reds' main focus will be to rebuild their midfields next summer, Jürgen Klopp may be willing to approve the move if the Terrier becomes an opportunity. The Terrier's ability to score makes him an exciting player for both Premier League clubs. But they will have to meet the price Stade Rennais is asking to make the deal. Not only that, Terrier suffered a serious injury last week. That's why Arsenal and Liverpool will want to see how it improves over the coming months before formalising their interest. New takeover update for Liverpool. A new takeover update for Liverpool has surfaced. He suggests Fenway Sports Group may need to change its plans if it sells the club. It is alleged that the American owners have not yet achieved any tangible interests that warrant real progress. According to the report, while there was interest in the club, nothing real happened that led to the next steps being taken. It is believed that John Henry tended to retain majority investment and thus overall control of the Merseyside outfit. But that was only as long as the right investment and partner could be found going forward. It therefore shows that the FSG may need to change its plans if it receives any further attention worthy of progress. The club's sale came at a really bad time for Jürgen Klopp. After years without a solid investment in their roster, it has become more imperative than ever for the Reds to add a ton of quality players to their ranks. However, with FSG planning to sell it, it's unlikely they'll be willing to sanction anyone who comes to Anfield with a lot of big money. Instead, they will tell Liverpool to wait for the next investment round because they claim they don't have the money to do so. Although Cody Gakpo has already joined this month, the January window will be an absolute disaster without an additional midfielder. There is no guarantee that Liverpool will secure the top 4. Without Champions League football, the club may struggle to recruit, and they'll miss out on the money that accompanies continental rivalry.